Hi, welcome to the Studentship YouTube channel. In this video, I will walk you through practical guides on how to stay awake while studying at night. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. It is normal to fall asleep at night because that is how the body mechanism is designed. But unfortunately, as students, we have a lot of academic work, assignments, tests and exam preparations, and these are things that you can't really do during the day. And that is the reason why you need to study at night or perform other activities at night. So I want to let you know that it is pretty normal to fall asleep at night. But by employing these tips, you'll be able to stay awake while you study. Now, the first thing you must do to stay awake to study at night is to get quality sleep before your study time. This is a common mistake many students make, trying to transition from their daily activities to study at night. It's not going to work out. Because I remember in my first year at the university, I would go for classes by 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then after class, I'll try to do some activities, then go for ninth class afterward. It did not really work out because by the time I go to class to study at night, I will be so tired that I will end up falling asleep and not achieve any academic work during the night. So the first step you must take is to make sure you get enough quality sleep before your study time. Now, the next thing you need to do is to eat to avoid sleep. Eat to avoid sleep. There are certain foods that you must eat and other kinds of food you must avoid to be able to stay awake to study at night. For example, foods that are rich in carbohydrates are not the best option for students that want to study at night. Instead, you should go for proteinous foods. It is advisable to eat plenty of fruits while you are trying to study at night. So if you observe there are certain foods that make you to feel sleepy, to fall asleep, then it is time to avoid those foods. Now, the next thing you must do is to create a suitable study environment. The kind of environment you study determines your level of focus. Make sure you clear out your table, you arrange your books before you go to bed. Yes, before you go to bed, make sure you arrange your books, the materials you want to use to study, make sure you keep them in place so that by the time you wake up, you're able to go into your study full time. And also, your environment must be conducive and serene. Because if you try to study in a noisy environment, in an uncomfortable environment, an environment that does not have the right temperature, it's just going to affect your psychology, your brain, your body. It is necessary to create a comfortable study environment. Now, the next thing you must do is to create a study timetable. When you create a study timetable, you are basically telling your brain that you want to perform these tasks between this time duration. So if you tell yourself, I'm going to study this course between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m., you have a timetable for that. It's going to prepare your brain ahead of time. But by the time you wait till the study time and you start racking your brain on what you want to study, you will not feel motivated. Because motivation is one of the things that can keep you awake to study at night. You take short break while you are studying. It's not advisable to sit down on your study desk for too long. You can take short break every 40 minutes. Drink water, just to keep your body system going. Do not sit down on your study desk for too long. And this brings me to another point, which is maintaining good posture while studying. It's not advisable to study while lying down. That is a very poor studying posture. You must study by sitting upright in a study desk. Ensure that the room is well lit. There is enough artificial light in the room because this is going to keep you awake. But when you study in a room with dim light, it's going to make you fall asleep. Lastly, you can listen to emotional and energetic music. This kind of music tends to keep your brain alert. So you can plug in your headphone to listen to this kind of music. But if you observe that these energetic and emotional music make you to fall asleep, then you are better off without. So by the time you're able to apply all of these points to your study routine, you'll find it easy to study at night. And don't be hard on yourself while you fall asleep at night, because you are trying to go against the biological clock. Studying at night requires a lot of practice. At the beginning, you might find it difficult to study at night, but by the time you make it a routine, you'll be able to stay awake to study. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel.